Hello, everybody, and welcome back to a Spark of Genius Flesh and Blood production. We have another Blitz Best of 3 series. This is, when we're recording this, we will be right in the middle of week 2. I want to say week 2 of Skirmish, right? So we're about halfway done, because
We
usually
just ran through. I think we finished 2 weekends now, so maybe
yeah,
into
this will
week
be,
three.
yeah. Well, this is Sunday, so I guess there's some events today.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so we're about halfway in the list when we're recording the rest of our Blitz series here. So I've done one skirmish so far. Rob's done one skirmish so far. We'll have our thoughts about all that kind of stuff in a discussion video later, rolling up into the calling Taiwan. So the calling Krakow, the actual Blitz calling. So that'll be later as far as our thoughts and if we would shift around our pretty popular
The tier list.
rankings. Yeah, our tier list is
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
quite popular.
What's the
So
tier list?
see if we have like any thoughts, maybe it's changes. That's not really what this is for. This is call it our Blitzathon, and joining me on our Blitzathon here is even though that's what LSS called their thing too. I think their Blitzathon when they got like a bunch of
Oh yeah.
players to play in. So it's gonna be the Spark of Genius Blitzathon here. So I'm joined by my co-creator, co-caster, co-commentator, co-compatriot Rob. We're gonna be playing 3 different matchups and releasing them across the week here, across 2 weeks. And so the first one's gonna be Kano versus Rhinar. So I think both of these heroes we mentioned are like the tier A hero. As far as Kano can win an event, Rhinar can win an event, but they aren't kind of like the most consistent decks if you want to win. But their conversion rate for top 8 is fairly decent, I think. So still very competitive decks. Um, the Kano list here is a core list that I use essentially for a matter of like switching here and there depending on the meta.
Mhm.
So this is kind of like the list I'll bring into I don't know what the meta is. Like I don't know what anyone else is playing. I don't have any very specific like cheesy things. This is the list I'll bring. It's very similar to Kieran's Kano core build. I think it's only off by my app is just getting destroyed for some reason. It's very similar to that list, and it kind of runs a little bit of everything. And the key cards in this particular matchup are they're quite difficult because you don't really know what kind of Rhinar build you're going to be playing into, like a club build or a claw build or how OCK they're trying to go.
Yeah,
In this
yeah.
case, it's Wildfire just because of the explosiveness on their turn. So if I want to actually put this in the arsenal, put this from on top on their turn, maybe I see it off lens or something like that. Maybe I have an E-Pod in play, something along those lines. I can really set up a nice um, wildfire turn with snapback, and that's kind of the main combo with wildfire because it comes in as an instant without needing like chain lightning or anything. So what you do is you do wildfire, you pump it maybe till I don't know, maybe to 5, maybe to 6, whatever it is, and then you play the snapback, and then whatever hits, it'll buff the snapback. So if they can only block 3 and you're coming in for 6, then the snapback will be coming in for 6 with the buff for wildfire. So that's kind of one of the combos you can do. Fork lightning is kind of just one of those cards that is always a threat to finish a game. You can get it. If you're going first, you can high roll off of Fork Lightning, get like a Stir Fork turn 1, and you're like doing pretty well for yourself because they can only block with 1 card Arcane anyways. Prevent. And so it's very, very strong, especially when you're not playing into stuff like Oldhim that has Steadfast and stuff like that. Can't high roll you back. So that's also kind of another card that I considered key. This matchup's a little bit strange. Like there could be a bunch of other cards in this deck that'll actually do more work, but for my intents and purposes, those are the cards I would look for.
Awesome. Okay. On the Rhinar side, we are running a club build, so we're gonna try to go with one attack that has go again, and then swing club after. A lot of cards do that in this deck. Wild Ride is one of them. So Wild Ride kind of being one of the new additions from EVERFEST. Really good card. It allows you to draw and discard for Intimidate, and then to swing in for 6 with Go again. So very strong. Pulping is another one of those cards that achieve that feat. We then have Beast Within. There are so many cards in this deck that discard, and discarding is one of the things that go along very well with Rhinor's ability. So we do play a lot of discarding. So Beast Within being one of those targets gives you an extra card to play with on your turn. And then we have Swing Big, which is I guess the most efficient, powerful attack you have in the deck. 2 for 8 is a great finisher. If you don't want to swing club, you can always swing big. Or if you have more action points from rolling Scab Skins, it's an excellent card to play. And knowing Kano, probably not going to be blocking all that much. I mean, he could, but he doesn't really need the quicken token.
I don't really want to. I don't have
Yeah.
attack action. Well, I have nourishing, but like
You got nourishing, but
yeah.
that's pretty much it. So either way, a strong card, even not into Kano, it's an excellent card. And then we have, I guess, just null 3. We're running the Skull Horn as well as Null Rune Gloves. I'm running the Final Spring Tunic. Another card you could run would be the Barkbone Strapping, very good for explosive turns. But this deck isn't like so explosive. It's going to be kind of more of a, I guess, not so much tempo, but it's going to try to kind of chug along and do like good damage every turn.
Yeah.
So it isn't like so dependent on getting Blood Rush. Although Blood Rush is amazing, so I'd love to draw it. And,
Hell of a card.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for Rhinar.
No, fair enough. Yeah, I think that Rhinar build, I think probably top 2 in like probably like a Taiwan or a Hong Kong skirmish, and then Rob's made some changes to it.
Right.
That's kind of what the Rhinar list is based on. And looks like like when I'm looking at as Kano and I'm seeing club, to me I'm thinking I get a little bit more room, so I don't have to go off as fast. Whereas if I see claws, I feel like I need to go real quick.
Yeah, claws are very explosive, and I can see why claws are very popular into Kano specifically, because at 15 health, you can go claw into a 6, and that's already your whole health total. So
Yep.
claw with, I mean, obviously with the blood rush.
With a discard, yeah, blood rush and a discard, and you discard a 6 power, right,
Yeah.
to get the
Yeah, so
go
claws are
again.
very threatening for Kano, but the club has its own merits, so we'll see how it plays out. Might be worse than the Kano, but we'll find out.
Yeah,
Wanna roll?
this is like I rolled a 7. This is kind of like you can't bring in like a deck and then
There's 10.
did we? Okay, I was about to say, did we copy each other again? Okay,
No,
cool.
no. This is my KO roll coming through 2 5s.
Fair enough. You're not on KO yet. That'll be
I'll
coming
start.
later. You'll start.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'll start it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rhinar generally always wants to start if they can.
Oof. Okay. So let's go to Tunic to 1.
Mhm.
I'm thinking.
So as the Kano player, this is kind of like the only acceptable blocking turn if you're trying to like burn them down. You're allowed to block turn 1. Just say.
You are. You are. I drew into Blood Rush, so I'll just pitch for Blood Rush. Let's see if I can get some good damage off. I will discard a card, so you can pick.
Give me the
1 or
left
2.
card.
On my left
1.
here.
Yeah.
That is Swing Big. Very sad for me.
Swing
So I am
big.
intimidating. So now you can. You can
1,
react. You're
2,
good?
3, 4.
Number 4.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. I will draw 2.
Yep.
Oof. Okay. Let's.
I don't like when
2
Rob breathes like that.
on a wild ride. So I'm
Okay.
gonna draw and discard, unless you want to react here. But if not, I'll draw and discard.
Yeah, this is a little bit tough. Like I could just be taking a lot of damage here.
Yeah. This is looking like I've got a turn here.
Yeah, the turn 1 Blood Rush is kind of good.
It hurts to play it on a 4-card hand. I would have loved to arsenal it, but because I had cards that drew and discarded, I didn't want to risk discarding my Blood Rush here. So I figured
It's
just play it.
That's fair. So my options here as Kano are like literally, I do have resources in hand. The card that he banished was a red card, so it's pretty lucky.
Okay. Yeah, that's
For
good
me.
you.
Yeah. It was the only card I didn't want to block with turn 1, so kind of helps anyways.
Damn. Okay.
These cards, like I can come in for some damage. Rob will probably block Arcane turn 1 just because it's free for him to do so, but depending on his hand, he might not want to, so I might want to force him into an uncomfortable scenario. I don't think he's gonna do 15 to me turn 1. However,
Well,
it's
this will
totally
be
possible.
8, and Romping Club is 15 already.
True.
And all my
keeping-
attacks are like 2 or less cost.
Yep, I'm keeping 2 on top. I'm gonna Kano.
Okay.
Sonic Boom. I'm gonna pitch a
Oh.
blue.
And you did
and,
see that next card, right? You did not put it on the bottom with Talismanic.
I kept both on
Talismanic.
top. Yeah, I kept both on
Okay.
top.
Remind me, you have 1 card in hand now?
Yeah, 1 card in hand.
There's 1 card that I
Sorry,
don't want to see
this
at
is
the top.
just 3. I
Did you
don't
not-
actually have enough to resource. Yeah, so you can block it if
Okay.
you want.
So I'm guessing that Stormstriders will be coming through here then. So I'm guessing that you might have Blazing Ether in hand, with the top card of your deck kind of pumping more damage and then coming with Blazing from Storm. But
I could blazing.
that might Blazing.
Because if this
thinking about that-
reveals a blazing and this is
Yeah.
a blazing,
Okay.
this would be.
I think I've got a good position here to win, so I'm just gonna take the damage and see what you've got. The cards I have in hand are not particularly good for pitching, so I think I'm just gonna take it.
That's fair. It is a Stir the Aether Wind.
Stir. Oh, okay.
It doesn't do that much, so it's just gonna
Right,
buff
yeah.
by 3. Comes in for
Hmm.
free for Sonic Boom, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit you for Chain Lightning.
Okay.
For
So another
6.
6?
Yeah.
6 and nothing left. Yeah, I'll take the 6. I'm not too worried about that.
All right.
Okay.
I don't
All
have
right.
anything left to intimidate, so it's all
Yeah,
you.
so let's see. I'll draw and discard here. Okay, it's a non-6, just so you know. So this could like ruin my game here if this gets discarded.
Oh,
Here
because
you
then you
go,
won't
man.
get go again?
I won't get
Oh,
go again.
man. Oh,
One,
man.
2, 3. I think I win if you give me the go again. That's how scary this is. Do you want to roll dice? Leave it up to a
Sure.
dice roll?
Sure, leave it up
Okay.
to a dice roll.
How
1,
about
2,
1,
3,
2,
4, 5,
3,
6.
4,
Yeah.
5, 6? Yeah, yeah.
6.
Please, dear God. Oh, it's
Oh,
barraging!
yes! I
Why
rolled
do
the
I
6 this
why did I
time!
insist on the dice roll?
This was your fault. I was gonna pick the middle card.
8. Here's 8 damage. That's all I've got. Oh, that's so sad.
Take
I
8?
I am very convinced that I would have had enough damage to kill you.
Same. Because you can go again, you have 2 cards, so it's literally
Yeah.
club for 7.
One more 6. Well, club for 7, you have Tunic to block it out, so I can't kill you.
Well, yeah, and
You,
I'm at. Oh, sorry, I'm at
you
6.
took 8.
Yeah.
You took 8, right?
7?
So it
So I
should be
took.
7.
Yeah, I'm at 7. Yeah, yeah.
It should be 7.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that feels really bad. I'm gonna arsenal a card and pass it to you. Oh my God.
This is KO. This is Rhinar versus Kano in a nutshell. Like literally just RNG City.
It was a 33% chance for you to not die there.
Hey,
Jeez.
you wanted me to roll. All
I was
right.
not ready to roll.
You were not ready to roll. Oh man, the next card on top, below the stir, was another Sonic Boom. So that would have been really funny.
Sonic into Sonic.
It would have been Sonic into
Mm,
stir.
into something. Stir, yeah. All right. Well, I'm actually pretty threatened now because 11 is not that hard for you to burst down, especially
Mhm.
if I have 8 blues in this deck and I've pitched one turn 1, I believe. I can't see it in my graveyard, obviously, but I think I pitched a blue for my Blood Rush.
This hand's not that good.
Okay.
It's actually quite poor. Huh.
Happy to hear that. The thing about these draw and discard cards, although they're amazing for Rhinar because you don't have to actually lose a card, you draw the discard, it does add some variance into terms of like, you can't control what you draw. So even though my hand was all 6s, I drew into the barraging and discarded barraging and ended my turn. So sad.
It's true.
But I
So
prefer that to just discarding because you get an extra card.
So what I have
Sorry,
to
go
do
ahead.
is I have to pitch a Voltic Bolt and a Sonic Boom to Nourish to try to get a card out of your hand.
Yeah, you will for sure. So I basically I want to break Tunic here, I think. It sucks, but this game's not going to last very long. I might not even get to 3 charges on Tunic. Plus, giving him an extra card is pretty much a death sentence. So let's go ahead and block this. I have a good setup for next turn.
Yeah,
so
this is only guarantee.
I'll block
and armor.
the Wrecker, and of course, yeah, I'll add Tunic and Scab Skins here. Now, I'm thinking that I should have maybe run Null Rune 2 because I have so many yellows in this deck that it might actually be better to have something like Gamblers or maybe some more armor just to block out the Nourishing.
It's possible, but then if I don't
see.
draw the Nourishing,
Yeah, that is true.
yeah.
Anyway, I will fully block, losing my Tunic.
Over to you.
Okay. Barkbone's Trapping might have been a better option too, just because of Nourishing. Knowing that I could have still blocked with it with Battle Worn and use the effect later might be a little better. Okay, so you're at 4 cards obviously in 1 arsenal. I will start by playing Barraging Beatdown. So
Cards in hand?
kind of forcing your hand a bit. I've got 2.
Yeah, just as Kano, you're thinking about what kind of threat he has for a second Intimidate. Essentially, that is, you need 1 card to pitch, and then you need to play the other card, so one of them is probably an arsenal.
Yeah.
And then the last card's to discard. So if I take a card out of his hand, to threaten a lot, which I can with a bunch of blues, which I do have. Plus the arsenal card, which is quite good.
Yeah. But with no lens here, you're going in blind.
I will because I have energy potions, so I can't risk you intimidating everything, and then I'm left with energy
not
potion.
Blocking. Fair enough.
Not blocking would be
let's see what you get.
Quite
I'm hoping
poor.
for a blue off the top, something very weak.
It's a blue, but it's not that weak.
Okay. I'm thinking maybe Emeritus would be a good blue to get off the top.
It's a Voltic Bolt blue.
Oh, okay, that's still good. That's 3, right? Or is that 4?
It'll be 4 if I buff it, which I will.
Okay. So you've got 2 cards left in hand?
2 in an arsenal.
Okay, so that's pretty rough. So I think that if I take the 4 going down to 7, he can still Storm Strider something big. But at that point, I can still block it. So I think at this point, I'm going to take the 4 and go to 7.
Yep.
And then the Intimidate comes through unless you want to react further. Or instant further, I
Nope.
should say. Okay, Intimidate. Let's go. I'm going to roll.
Sure.
That seemed to work out for you pretty well. So first card,
They
1, 2,
both
3,
they both
4,
block,
5, 6.
so it's not
Okay.
like...
Okay, second card. The one to your right. Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
All right. I am then going to pitch 2 to play a Wild Ride. Take 2 from the arsenal. React, or let me draw discard.
You're good.
Okay. All right. Here you go, sir. Do you want to roll?
I think they're both 6s, so
1, 2,
I don't know. I don't know if it matters.
There's one 6 that's much better than the
6.
other. Is it this one? Beast with it. That's the one I wanted to discard earlier.
That's fair.
I'll use the effect. Okay, I'll take a yellow Wrecker Romp to my hand. I'll take 1.
Yep.
Going down to 6. And yeah, you gotta deal with a 6 attack, go again. Or I should say 6 or 10 here. But with 1 card in hand, it's gonna be 10, right?
Yeah, that's game. I can't do anything with 1 card.
I had so much more to... Okay.
Very
Yeah,
anticlimactic.
yeah.
I don't think
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can beat
No,
Blood
that's
Rush
fair.
turn 1.
No.
My second hand was 4 reds.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a Sonic
Okay,
Boom.
you'll have
so...
a chance in game 2.
Yeah, I really...
I think I want to try Barkbone. I'm
You can
actually
try
very
Barkbone.
tempted. Yeah. Let me, I actually don't have it on me. Let's pretend it's Barkbone. I'll mention it at the beginning of that game for anyone who's joining in game 2. I can just mention that's Barkbone.
Yep. I think this matchup is definitely like whoever rolls first, but...
I think even though I'm playing a club build, it feels like Blood Rush still decides the game.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
If you roll first and get Blood Rush turn 1 as Rhinar, I think you beat most decks. Or
The win rate is quite high.
Yeah, it's much higher.
And my damage potential, if I hadn't whiffed on the Wild Ride, would have been at least 16 damage there. It did have another 6 attack to come through, and I forget what it was, but it might have had another Intimidate, obviously, and then, yeah. So,
Yeah.
quite good. If it was Swing Big, it would have been 18 damage. All right, let's go. I got an 8. I'm rolling doubles, dang.
Doubles is good enough for
Ooh,
me. Your
7,
choice.
well, I'll start again. Just
Alright.
for anyone watching into game 2 and didn't hear my announcement in game 1, I am playing Barkbone Strapping instead of Tunic, so we'll just pretend I just don't have to find it, so it's okay. It's a Barkbone Strapping for anyone wondering.
Yeah, where's your bark bone, bro?
Yeah, it's in my box.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Over to you.
Well, pretty mediocre turn. I'm just gonna go with Barraging Blue.
Yep.
Let's go
1, 2,
number
3.
3. Yeah. I'm not
Okay.
rolling anymore.
Fair enough.
Alright. I'm then going to... Yeah. Yeah, let's do this. I'll pitch for a Riled Up. Coming in for 6. 6 or 8.
Does that
Nothing
intimidate?
exciting.
No.
There's no Intimidate. There's no discarding with that card.
Sure. I'll block for 6 here. Wildfire and Bolted
Okay.
Bolt blue.
I'll move to end phase.
Yeah, you're good.
Alright.
My hand was 3 reds and a blue, so I can't.
Oh.
It was 2 more reds on top
Wish
of
I
left. So
didn't attack then.
yeah, you would have been doing better. But like, how would you know, right?
Exactly.
My turn is very simple. It's yield. Doing it for a millennia. Pitch for Voltic for 6. The
That's quite
standard.
nice.
The Voltic for 6 is good when I'm at 15 turn 1. And not like 11. What was I turn 1? No, I was at 7.
Yeah, you took 8 turn
Yeah,
1.
so like it's
One
nice
wild
having
ride
that
turn
buffer.
3.
Yeah, I have 2 now.
I'll take 6.
He's not afraid of me. I don't blame him. I'll Arsenal this card and pass.
Okay. Now. Yeah, let's just do this. I'll pitch a red Bearfang. I had a lot of red, so it wasn't worth blocking any of that.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
I'll play Blood Rush from
Oh
hand.
my god. Okay, sure.
You want to pick or roll? Up to you.
I guess
1, 2,
I'll
3, 4, 5, 6.
roll. I mean, they're all 6 powers, but whatever. 4.
Second card, is it? Nah, it's not my beast within. I have a
No, it's
beast
not
within.
your beast within.
Do you want to
So
react now? I got one
intimidate.
card in hand. Yeah, and I've got one card in hand.
Got one card in hand.
No floating. Because I had
No
a pretty
floating.
heavy. Yeah, not a very resource plenty hand, unfortunately. Would have pitched a blue if I could have. I was thinking of rolling the Barkbone, but I'll do it if I need the resources after. Don't think I need them right now.
It's fair. Yeah. Intimidate's
Okay.
good.
Let's go with the first card.
Sure.
Don't want to roll because it's like kind of awkward with 4 cards.
It's reasonable.
Yeah, this is a Barkbone kind of hand. Let's roll the Barkbone strapping.
Dude,
So as an instant, break it, and then I get to roll, and then I take the dice roll, divide by 2, and that's how many resources I get.
dude up.
Come on. A 2.
So you get
resource.
1.
So I got an advance on my tunic.
I was about to say, I'm just like, that's just better tunic and blitz.
Yeah, fair enough, yeah. Oh, man.
Did you need
Okay.
more than that
Okay, I kind of wanted one more.
for beast
I
within
wanted
or
one
something?
more because I got a... that means I'm gonna have to pitch a red to play something, which kind of hurts.
Feels bad, man.
But it's okay. I'll pitch a pummel. Didn't want to do that to play a wild ride. Do you want to
Sure.
react, or should I draw
No.
discard?
Just draw and
Okay.
discard. Or I guess I
Oh
gotta
my-
roll, right?
Sure, yeah.
5. Wow, these dice are doing well for me.
Please, Beast Within. Oh, it's my reckless swing.
Wait, does that mean you don't have go again? Boys, we have a
Don't go again.
chance.
If I had go again and discarded Beast Within, it would've
Dude,
been
your
so
beast
much-
within will stay in your hand forever.
It will now, 'cause I have my arsenal. Anyway, I'm coming in for 8. I think this is not my game.
Coming in for 8.
I failed to discard this card twice.
There's no barraging, right? I'm not crazy. It's just 8.
No,
Okay,
it's just
so,
the Blood Rush.
so if I block for 3, I'm taking 5.
Yeah, that's all you're taking. No
Did
consequences.
you
at
want
all.
to pummel that? You pitched a pummel, so I'm like,
would have. I would have.
yeah,
If I got one more in my Barkbone, I would have kept pummel.
yeah.
And then if I discarded the Beast Within, I would have like pummeled and attacked again after. All right, I'm done. Let's see react.
The early blood rushes are good. Not gonna lie. So tunic goes up. I'm gonna do some damage. Crucible of Aetherweave, stir, pitchforked.
Yeah, it's, that looks like what, 8?
This is 4.
Oh, sorry, it's 10, isn't it?
This is 12. Keep
Sorry.
going, Rob. Keep going up.
I'm almost there. I'm
So
on
if this was a yellow or a blue, I would have just done it on your turn because I have lethal. No, I'd be at 14, so I wouldn't have done it on your turn. But it would have been. I would have scared the living shit out of you because you would have had to pitch a
yeah.
card to block. Because that is lethal if you don't block. So.
All right, I'll take 12.
Holy
Still blazing, please.
No, I discarded it. I also don't have the pitchfork
Oh, the
because you made me
second one?
block. No.
Oh yeah.
Well, I
yeah.
have a second one. But like I have Striders up, so I just have to do 5 damage.
And the sad thing is, if your nourishing comes like now, I just can't block it. Unless I reckless swing, of course, which would be great.
Fair enough.
Okay. And I'm actually getting dangerously low that if I do discard Beast Within, I just die. So
I kind of want you to. I'm not gonna do anything
I,
until you discard it and kill yourself.
yeah, I'll just play a sigil. I had it earlier. I might as well just play it for 3.
In response,
Excuse me.
you heard me.
Okay.
I'm gonna kill you before you sigil.
Fair enough.
It's at instant speed. I have Striders. I just need to do 5 damage to you.
You just gotta do 5. You're right. Yeah. 5.
Yeah. So you could keep the sigil on the stack, just so everyone knows it hasn't resolved yet. Okay. Damn straight. Striders?
Let me down easy. Just go with a Voltic.
It's a spindle. Let it be.
Oh, okay.
But I
Spindle
don't
for
like.
5. Crucible. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I've got the 2 Beast Withins that I wanted to pitch.
So I have 2 floating. Let's just add the Carpus just for lols.
Just for lols, yeah.
All at instant speed in response to your sigil.
Here's my sigil number 2, though. No, I'm kidding.
Do you have if you have a sigil number 2, that resolves before this.
I know. I do not. I do run 2 sigils, but not
Yeah.
not in my hand right now.
I'm just kind of curious. I mean, obviously that'll do it, but so this would come in for 6. Do I have enough to kill you in response to your second resolution?
So
1,
sigil
2,
would
3,
have brought
4,
me
5.
to so we would have needed 8.
You would have been at 5. Sorry, you would have blocked 2. You would have arcane barrier 3, I assume.
Yeah, so 8 damage is what you need to get over my arcane barrier and the sigil. But if you have 8, you pretty much win.
So you would still be at 2. So I would be next 3 cards. Interesting.
Right, if you had continued after Spindle damages me, yeah. You need 2 more damage, I believe. Or yeah, 2 more.
Yeah, I have it off Meredith Scolding, but I'm just double checking because I might
have had 1 floating after pitching 2 yellows though, so maybe it would have been 3 damage. But
yeah,
either way,
this is all circumstantial. So we're on 1-1 off literally Wild Ride missing go again.
Wow, it actually
happened twice.
Games.
But like, except the first game you had Blood Rush. You rolled first both games, so you had the advantage, and then used the advantage by getting Blood Rush turn 1, right?
Yeah,
Even the Blood Rush turn 2 was pretty okay, but you just missed your Wild Ride.
I like the bark bone strapping. I think either way, it gave me an advance on a tunic counter if I wanted.
It was better. I wouldn't have gone nourishing until the next turn.
Okay. Yeah.
It was right under Meredith.
To use it after I block a nourishing.
Yeah, but like you don't. I only have 1 nourishing, so it's also like.
Oh, okay. I didn't know how many you ran. That makes sense, I guess, because of the other ones in the grave.
Yeah, you need a guarantee. If you're gonna risk like Kanoing it off the top, like missing, like whiffing off the top, you need to. When you do have it, you need to guarantee you can use it for dominate.
That is true.
Okay, let's see if I can actually win a roll.
You just beat me in a roll. I got 7.
8.
Oh,
8.
Okay. Go ahead, sir.
I always beat you by 1, or you beat me by 1.
Yeah.
Are you starting? You are not starting. I am starting. I am the captain now.
Okay then.
Where's my Blood Rush, Bellows?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're 1-1.
They're forked.
We're 1-1 on the good graces of Wild Ride. Let's see if we can keep it going.
It's been 1 wild ride.
This has been 1 wild ride, like 30 minutes into the video.
Yeah.
Our fastest ever here.
Fastest best of 3, going to 3 games, finishing under an hour. Yeah.
That's the whole point. Okay, it's Tunic. This is a hand. I will Kano pitching the eye.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Opting
if I had started with an eye in your hand, I would have loved to attack first.
I understand. This is all garbage.
Hot garbage, let's go.
Hot garbage for 1? No. I'll put them to the bottom.
Bad, so.
And see what's on here. Blue Voltic is actually better than both of these cards, so I'll take it. I'm gonna pitch a Clarity Potion to Kano again. I want to see what's under it.
What's in the box? That face of confusion and utter despair.
Why couldn't this be on top?
Okay, I'm very curious to know what that is now. Stir?
No.
No, Stir wouldn't have mattered. If
Stir would be bad. Stir would be bad here.
Okay. Okay, show me.
Show you the money.
Show me what you got.
It just depends on how many blues you have. But like the issue is I won't be able to. So I have a potion in hand, and my thing was I was gonna pitch, play it, try to sack a potion off the top, because this deck runs 6 potions, and then play the Voltic for 4, get 1 chip damage in, and just like that's it. But like now you see I have Wildfire, and so I think what I'm gonna have to do is push a little bit of damage and hope you don't have pitch.
Yeah, fair enough.
If this potion was an energy potion, not a potion of deja vu, I would not do it. I would play. You have to play the energy potion if you have a chance. Yeah. But these are both second-rate potions.
You're a second-rate duelist with a third-rate deck. No, was it third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck?
It's funny. 5, yeah. So what I'm gonna try to do is just push.
I have a blue. I'll just pitch 3 and take 2.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna pitch my last. I was a 4 blue hand. But on top I saw 2 more blues. So, but one of them was a zap. So.
Zap for 1.
It would have been buffed by 2, but this
It would have
Voltic is
been
now
3.
coming for 5. So I'm just gonna take your
5,
hand.
yeah.
I'm just taking your hand.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I'll give you 2 more cards. It is turn 1, so I'm okay.
I agree, Peanut. I agree.
Is Peanut there?
Oh, not anymore.
I'll block 3 here.
Take 2.
Yep, take 2 more.
Yeah, the only issue is like I don't have an Arsenal card, but like
That was some good chip damage. It's not bad.
It's not bad, not bad at all. All right,
Wait, straw.
give me the blood rush. What did you pitch, by the way?
Ooh. Oh yeah, I pitched. Here, let me show you. It was yellow Wrecker and yellow Smash Instinct.
Oh, okay. So you had a good amount of pitch. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I had a blue and 2 yellow, and a red, which I kept. Okay.
Keeping the red is the play.
Should I roll Barkbone?
Oh my god, this is.
I don't want to.
You're literally like I'm gonna run Barkbone so I can block Nourishing. Breaks Barkbone every time before sees Nourishing. Oh my god.
I can't play slow decks. I just love pushing the gas pedal. All right, let's go barraging red. Let's do that first. Let's see what you do.
Wheel lens here. What does that mean?
What do the numbers mean?
Keep both on top.
Yikes. Okay. Are you getting intimidated? Oh.
In response, Kano.
Okay.
Pitch a
make sure I can
potion.
kill you. Man. Okay.
Pitch a potion because I can't. Again, the same idea. If you start intimidating the non-potions and I'm left with a potion, I'm dead, right?
Stuck with it in hand. Yeah.
But I found a clarity potion off the top, which I'll take. I will be intimidated here.
Sounds good. So 3 cards. Let's go middle.
Yep. I was about to flip it. I'm like, wait a minute, that's not how this works.
Show me what you got. All right, I'm gonna pitch a yellow pummel for Blood Rush.
Holy shit! All right.
All right. Well, I only got 1 card. Should I go ahead and do it? What's the cost? Sorry, I do have to discard. It's a cost. So it is pulping.
Are you saying I can't roll?
Well, you can actually react before you get intimidated. No, okay. So you get intimidated now.
Can I react before I get intimidated? But do I want to react before I get intimidated? How many cards do you have? You have 0.
I got nothing. That was my
Can't do 16 with 2 cards.
Yeah, I got a Barkbone.
No, I can't do 16 with 2 cards. Oh god, that dumb card. Okay, sure. Which one do you want?
Roll.
Sure.
The first one. I got a 1.
Sure.
Okay, come on, give me the good stuff. Oh, what? You got 1 card in hand?
Yep. What do you mean the good stuff? Like, you got Blood Rush within 2 turns, 3 games in a row.
Wait a sec. Oh my god, I think I have lethal.
That's pretty dirty.
I'm gonna barraging the last card.
Yep.
And pitch for club. This is gonna be a ton of damage. This is gonna be 7.
Is it
it's gonna be 7 plus 2, so 9. Sorry. No, what am I saying? 6, 7 plus 8. It's gonna be 15. So no, not lethal.
So I'm at 1.
Oh, did I really miss by 1? That's so sad. This is 8, 10, 15. Yeah, I thought it was 16. Oh.
That's a yellow, 2 red beatdowns?
Yeah, it's 2 reds. So it
4,
is
8,
10 plus 5, so yeah.
Yeah, because romp, yeah.
Yeah, romping is 5 plus the 2, which break it to 7, plus the 8. Oh, man.
Yeah, it's 4,
the sad
4,
thing is,
8.
Sad thing is I have 2 floating, so if I had like something like an attack instead of the barraging, that might have been enough, but well, that's okay.
I'm still at 1. Like, I don't see how this is a big issue here.
You're okay. You're okay.
I guess. So I'll take my 3 cards back, I guess.
Yeah, I'm done.
I'll crack the clarity potion to opt, because if I miss, I just die.
Yeah, sure. I know I said that this deck isn't as dependent on drawing Blood Rush, but when I draw it, it's just
when you draw Blood Rush within 2 turns, you're doing good for yourself. I'll Kano with a Voltic to reveal a Gaze the Ages. I will then Kano again. I had it on a blue hand again.
Oh wow. Okay.
Pitch an Emeritus Scolding for a Tome of Aetherwind to play Tome of Aetherwind to draw 2
Ouch.
cards.
Yeah.
Mainly because like I don't have a threat. Like all my cards are blue, so I have to like
Mm,
draw a threat.
yeah.
I will then play the Gaze because I've played the Wizard card. I'll be able to opt 2 and then go back to hand.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get a full 4-card hand.
Yeah. I'm kind of worried. This 1 damage might be very hard to do without dying.
Well, yeah, because I can always block, right? Because if you intimidate and I respond with Striders or something, then
Hmm.
it'd be kind of
Yeah.
awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tunic saves the day yet
I
again.
kind of have yeah, kind of predict that I'm gonna die with you at 1 HP. This is kind of sad.
So I have
Oh
2
well.
options here. So I do have a red attack on top. So what I can do is I can pitch the Gaze for the Kano, play the red attack with another pitch, and then pitch to play something else, depending on how much you block, which I imagine won't be a lot.
Mm.
I'll keep them on top.
Okay.
You don't have an arsenal because you went buck wild on me, so to speak.
I was the guy riding the hog in Wild Ride.
It's the guy riding the hog. I'm gonna pitch a Scour, pretty useless in this matchup for Kano. Oh shit! There we go. Put that back. It's a Voltic Bolt red, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
Just chip damage. I'm then going to Crucible, pitching Gaze the Ages. So I have 2 floating. I'm gonna play Spindle from hand as my action.
Ooh. So that's gonna be
So
6.
I don't have any pitch. I have that's 5.
It is 5. Yeah, that's something I should block for sure. So, yeah, damn. Okay, I'll pitch Sand Sketched. So I'll take 2 damage.
Yep. So up 2.
Yeah, I was planning not to block, but giving you that much opt would have just been game for sure.
These are acceptable cards.
Oh,
I'll pitch my last blue to Voltic for 5 as an instant from
yeah,
the banish.
that's fine. I will. Oh, 5. Eh?
Yeah.
I'll take 5.
Have you at 9. That's, I like that. I like that a lot.
Yep, I'm in the danger zone. Chuckles, I'm in danger.
Well, yeah, because Stir Forked is lethal here.
Yeah, exactly. Oh gosh.
There's other combos that are lethal too, but Stir Forked is guaranteed lethal because it'd be 12 if I have enough pitch to Crucible. So.
Oh yeah. Okay, well Barkbone's still alive.
Although I
really
wouldn't have
need
enough
it right
pitch,
now.
so that's neither here nor there though.
I'm gonna yeah, this is kind of funny. I'm gonna try to get a card from your hand, I guess. I'll just pitch a Beast Within for the club for 4. Reason is I don't really want to discard Beast Within now. I think it's a bit past the time where I can take damage for this, so I'll attack for 4, make it awkward, to block. He has to use 2 cards actually to block this.
That I do.
And I do keep 2 cards in hand, so I am relatively safe.
I'll block 6.
Okay, I'll go ahead and arsenal card here
Sure.
and pass it to you.
Yeah, the only reason I accepted that fate because I have an energy potion on my turn.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So I get an energy potion and I get an arsenal.
Okay.
And so what I can do is do things,
You
things
can
and stuffs.
do unspeakable things. Okay. It's my turn?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna pitch for Blood Rush. Now, this is a good way to get 1 damage off. So,
You're telling me.
here, I have to discard first before you decide to react.
Yeah,
So
because
here's 1 or
it's an
2.
additional cost, right?
Additional cost, exactly. So I cannot.
Because I'll have to react to the intimidate because that triggers first.
Exactly.
All right. I think they're both 6 costs, but
They are. I wouldn't do this if I had any chance of failing. So
the first
1. That is. Oh, it's my blue though. All right. I do have 2 floating and a card in hand, so I am intimidating you. I'm ready. What do you have?
the problem is the Sonic Boom's in my hand, not in my arsenal, and I can't risk losing more resources, so I have to crack the energy potion.
Yeah.
And I do have to Striders here. I just have to see how you're blocking, right? Because if it's a red, then that's very different from a yellow in this case.
Yeah, yeah. The one floating will mean a lot.
So I'm down to 1. Crucible, I'm down to 0.
Did you? Oh, you potioned for. Oh, I see. Stormstriders into
Yeah.
Crucible. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I have another energy potion in hand, which I would
Nice.
like to play. That is life in the big city.
What happens when you draw 2 blood rushes?
Yeah, what the hell, man? Stop drawing them within two turns.
Look
Literally
how
3
thick,
games
look
now.
how thick my deck is too.
Like, you have a full deck and you're
Oh
drawing
my
them within 2
god.
turns here. Within the first
Oh my
10
god.
cards, you've drawn them every time.
This is turn 3, right? So turn 1 I had it, and then turn 3 I have it. Yeah.
Yeah, within 10 cards, because that's the third hand. That's 4
Oh, fair
4, and
enough.
then the third
Fair
hand, yeah.
enough. Fair enough. Yeah, yeah. What are you coming in for? 4?
I'm thinking about life.
Oh,
No.
Metacarpus. I mean,
Yeah.
this is like your only chance to use it, but it might be not worth using it based off of what you've got in your hand. I'm not sure.
Oh, Metacarpus.
Okay, 5.
Yep.
So you'll have 1 floating at the end. Okay.
3 cards in hand.
I do have a yellow in my hand, so it will be. I'll block 3 and then have 1 left over here. So I'll take 2, right?
Yep, taking 2.
Oh, Peanuts joined me once again.
I can see that.
Ooh, okay. Ooh. That's daring because you're leaving it up to chance now on what you get off the top with Kano.
I don't have enough resources.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because if you draw some reds, you just can't play them.
That's why I'm shuffling, so that the blues that I've stacked on the bottom are going to turn up.
Fair, fair, fair. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, fingers crossed. So what are you hoping for then? Just 2 blues to pop off the top with Kano?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Okay, I approve. Leave it up to chance. Let's go. Now, unless you go for the arcane damage, well, that'll be spicy.
I'd have to have like snapback in hand, and that wouldn't even kill you.
Yeah.
Like I think I needed a wildfire to win, but we will see.
That would have been. Yeah, that would have been way too
So
much
it's gonna
damage
be
for
a tome. I'm trading a tome for a tome.
me. Okay, yeah, sounds good. I draw 2. I believe you've got 1 floating, or did you pitch? Oh, sorry, you pitched 2 plus the 1 floating for that.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. It's the final countdown. Da-da-da-da.
Wow.
Hold on,
Wow.
hold on. We're in the money,
Wow.
boys.
Oh my god.
I did draw 2 blues.
Oh, the stars are aligning for you. I knew I was gonna die at 1. I just knew it.
No. Doesn't
Okay.
mean I need to see if
So
I want to Metacarpus this.
Yeah. So it's 3. I'll go to. Well, I have 1 floating. Sorry. So I'd go to 5.
You would go to 5.
5 or 4.
5 or 4.
You literally need a 1 cost. That
I'm
would
thinking-
deal 4 damage to me.
So yeah, Scalding Rain.
I have Barkbone though, so don't forget.
Honestly,
that
depends on your Barkbone rule. Holy
Yeah,
shit!
it actually will. Yeah.
If you roll a 2 or a 1, then I'm fine. No, if a 3 also is a 1, right?
I have to roll a 1. So 3 is 1 health. If I roll a 1,
If you roll a 0, okay. So because if you have
1, it gives me 0. Yes.
okay, so I'm thinking
So
about
there's a 1 in 6 chance that I'm gonna be at 4 health after this. Carpus. Okay, coming in for 4.
yes.
I'll block 1 of it. Oh, actually, oh yeah. Oh, okay. So the thing is, if I Barkbone early,
I have two cards in hand.
how much have I taken so far this turn?
2.
I've only taken 2. I should probably Barkbone early to prevent this damage as much as you can, so you can't blazing off the top.
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna Barkbone right now.
If you don't Barkbone now, you lose.
Barkbone. Oh my God,
1,
big money. Big money.
1.
It's a 3. Okay, sorry, I came off a bit. It's a 3, so I get
it's a
1 more
3.
resource.
Okay, so you're at 2 resources.
So I'll block 2 of it.
2. So you will be taking 2.
2.
Okay.
I've only taken 4. So blazing can't kill me.
You're forgetting about the floating I have.
What would the floating do? The Metacarpus?
Friend. That's game.
You want to do it? Are you going to commit to it?
I have to, because you have sigil, so there's nothing I can do about it. Show me the sigil.
Here it is from Arsenal.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah. No, I was obviously me not saying that it was game led you to believe I had a sigil in Arsenal.
Yeah,
Good game though.
that's fair.
Yeah. So I would have drawn two. Yeah, sigil into reckless, so reckless would have been for club for game.
Yeah, no, that was the line. It's just a matter of like.
Yeah. This is the fact that I had sigil and that I rolled a bit poorly with my bark bone. Did it for me? Or I guess if I didn't have sigil, you would have won. But that's why I run sigil.
True, I think most Rhinar decks don't run sigil though.
Yeah, I don't know.
What if you just like sigil is literally a play into Kano, is it not?
I'm not sure. The list I found ran it. Maybe Kano was a popular meta.
I think Kano is like a meta pick there. I have not seen sigils here because it's another whiff target. Like it's literally just another whiff target.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. That's fair. I could play it before I play anything that has to discard, but if I draw it and discard, you're right. It is a whiff. Yeah.
But you have like so many draw discards in the deck. It seems.
Yeah, I've got at least 4. I've got
you have pulpings.
6. I've got 6.
Have...
Pulping, Wild Ride, and I've got the I forgot its name. The one that gets +2. I'll find it once I hear Bear Fangs. Yeah, I got Bear Fangs too. So yeah, you're right. It is a whiff target. I haven't whiffed off of it, but I did whiff off a few other cards, which sucked. But,
fair enough.
Yeah,
I don't know how educational that was for anyone watching, but essentially the plan is you get Blood Rush and you win. If you don't, you lose. It's pretty much.
That's how.
Pretty much. How it goes.
When you get 2 Blood Rushes, it's even better.
It is.
I think Kano's probably maybe a little favored. Would you say?
Kano's favored. I mean,
Intimidate's actually really good into Kano though, because you get to force their hands early when you might have enough to block. So I really love playing Intimidate like a barraging, right at the beginning of the turn, because it tells them that they got to react now or just they can't react anymore because they've already taken the first Intimidate, right?
Yeah. I think it really just
Yeah, maybe it's more 50-50, but
I think it's just 50-50. I don't think it's favored for anybody. I think it's just a matter of like
who draws that combo piece.
It's a game on like a nice edge at any given point where if you had a card that you needed to win, you'll win. If not, you lose. So like if like Rob has sigil, he'll survive. If not, he loses. If Rob have Blood Rush, he'll win. If I don't have blues or if I don't have like Wildfire or something, then I'll lose. Well, it just really depends, right?
Yeah. Well, good games either way. That was fun.
Yeah, they were over within like 3 turns. 4 turns for both.
Yeah, this was a turn 3, I think.
This was the longest game because I actually had a chance to win. Because like the other ones were literally like do or die because of the early Blood Rushes. Yeah. And this early Blood Rush, I went first. So it didn't come as early as the last 2 games. So I got 1 turn of reprieve.
It would have been a lot different. Yeah.
Yeah. The other issue is having 4 blues early is like I did a bunch of chip damage, but I think getting the arsenal and getting a potion would have been better. I opted to do the Voltic and the Wildfire just to get chip damage because I didn't want to arsenal a blue card. Like it's just not very good. That's about it. I don't know. Yeah. I think Kano is fine. I think Rhinar is fine. I think you can win with both, but I don't think either of them are. The longer the tournament goes, neither of these decks will flourish in a long tournament. I think short tournaments are where these decks shine.
I will give Rhinar points also for Oldhim being so popular in the meta. I think that Rhinar has a good chance into Oldhim. I think he's favored.
I think he's slightly favored. Yeah.
Needs some more practice, but I think Rhinar has a good chance into the Oldhim meta.
Yeah, because you just intimidate a bunch and just their control base. But I guess the aggro Oldhims, I don't know if that matters.
I was gonna say that the
aggro ones
might be different. Come at me, bro.
They just literally just come at you. So I hope everyone enjoyed the content there. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to get notifications on our next kind of Blitz videos and any other video you wanna see. With that, feel free to follow our Twitter. Our Spotify has also discussion videos and interviews when we do them. The giveaway announcements will be very shortly, if not this week, that this video is releasing. So with that, wherever you're watching this in the world, have a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Bye for now.